Hello everyone, welcome back to our Sunday live stream. Literally 4 minutes ago, he pulled in. He just got back from work. He had to do something. I don't know what.
Freeze.
Did you freeze? Did you have to brine the roads?
Yes.
So he had to go in at 1 o'clock to prepare the roads with salt brine for the storm that we're getting.
Snowmageddon.
Tomorrow. We're supposed to be getting 5 to 8 inches.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
7.5 is my guess.
Okay. Mystery Snail Guardians, welcome. Fish Central, welcome. Lumpy Dog said, OMG, did you folks win the Powerball jackpot lottery? Not yet. That would be cool, though.
We'd buy them all.
And fill it with fish. I did say hi to Fish Central. Olivia, welcome. Eduardo, welcome. Landon's Amazing Animals, welcome. Are you looking for something?
No.
Would you like a soda or something?
No, your mother's going to bring coffee.
Oh, that's nice. Lisa Sparkman, welcome. Sandy Farrell, welcome. Starches Aquatics, welcome. Jeremy, welcome. He said it's snowing there.
You keep it. It'll snow. Tomorrow, actually, after midnight.
Which is tomorrow.
We're still saying 5 to 8 inches. We'll see.
So that's cool. I did put this fuzzy thing on. I have this fuzzy thing that I got with my microphone kit. And I put it on there yesterday. I ripped a part of it trying to get it on, but it's on there, and I don't know if it makes a difference. But I put it on there.
Sandy's chit-chatting. Maybe I'm not getting coffee.
It's going to be okay.
And my fish tanks.
My Fish Tanks Aquatics, welcome. So, what did you do? What?
Joseph. Did you just say hello? Welcome to your mom by name. It's raining here.
Oh.
My mom's working down.
That's cool. Joseph Stanley, welcome. What happened to Bree's finger? It's broken. I broke it almost 2 weeks ago. It wasn't last Monday, but it was the Monday before. But I broke it. And I went to the orthopedic doctor again on Friday. And he said I can't play my clarinet for another week and a half. I think I can play with these fingers. Just without my pinky. My mother doesn't want me to. So Mr. Ayacheta, my band director, is going to have me play percussion. Because there's 3 percussionists out with COVID right now. So I will be playing percussion. Probably bass drum, I'm assuming. I don't know for sure, though. Binoxky, welcome.
What's the sun thing you speak of? Actually, the sun's shining here. The sun's pretty warm, but it's cold out. It's got to be 14, 16 degrees.
I don't know.
A little breezy, so that's what makes it terrible. But the sun is shining.
John McKenzie, welcome. Scott's Aquatics, welcome. Looking side-eye at Dave as she said she broke it. LOL, I think they...
It happens.
I just said that I can't play my clarinet and participate in gym. Bye. So, I did get some new fish on Friday, and I wasn't going to show them today, but I think I'm going to, because I'm posting an unboxing of them. Shh. You can't have coffee. I'm posting an unboxing this Thursday of what I got. Did I get them Thursday or Friday? Oh, I got them Friday. So I'm posting an unboxing this Thursday of what I got last Friday. But I might show them today just because I don't have anything to do. Look how short he looks because his chair's all the way down.
If I lean back, it goes down. But now I'm really comfy, so I'm just going to sit like this.
Jimmy P, welcome. It's snowing where Fish Central is. That's cool. It's not snowing here yet. So what did you do this weekend? Never mind.
Missed most of the live streams.
Yeah.
I caught about 10 minutes of Stevens.
So on Thursday. What are you doing?
Wire.
So on Thursday, when my sister and I got home from school, well, we obviously had dinner like we always do, and then we brought coffee up to my mother at the library down the road, and dropped my sister off and left her there. And then we took off because he needed gas. James Gype, welcome. We took off because he needed gas. Then we went to go look at this grayish green truck that he found online, but they didn't answer any of his phone calls, and they didn't have it at the store. So we gave up on that, and we went home. Then on Friday, obviously, I went to the orthopedic doctor, and I got home. I unboxed my new fish. I let them float in their tank. Then we went and looked at this red GMC. That is in
The driveway.
Yeah, what the heck?
Boston Spa.
No, it was in Boston Spa. Okay. And the whole parking lot was like full of snow and ice, and I was super cold. So when he took it for a test drive, I was sitting in the passenger seat and like I was shaking because it was very cold out. Oh my god, you gonna be okay? It was super cold out. So then on Saturday morning, they left because he didn't want the dark blue truck. He wanted to go get the red GMC. So yesterday, they went out. They went to the bank and they went to the credit union. You didn't go to the bank. You went to the credit union, right? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was a credit union.
Sunmark?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a credit union. And then they went and picked up the truck, and then they went grocery shopping. So, you can see on the thumbnail of this stream that I made while we were in the car today, you can see the new red 2012 GMC Sierra on there, which today its battery didn't work. So we went out to Advanced Auto Parts in Glens Falls and got a new battery. And I made the thumbnail while we were in the car.
Yeah, it was holding a week anyway, but you gotta give me $200 off to get a new battery, and we went and got a new battery, and it was $204 for the better grade battery. So
not the platinum, the better grade.
Yeah.
There was 3 grades. There was obviously the lower grade, there was the middle grade, and then there's the platinum. I don't know what they're actually called, but I know the top one was called platinum.
Gold, silver, gold, and platinum.
Silver, gold, and platinum. Here you go. Let me scroll up real quick. Patty's Petite Tanks, welcome. Steven, welcome. Did I say hi to Steven? I don't know. So yeah, Steven went to Aquafest this weekend, which is cool. Apparently they're super busy.
Well, there's less people today, right? I think that's what I read.
Okay, so they went to the bank first yesterday. All right, I'm at the bottom of the chat.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it started when it was 2 degrees out, and then the guy started it, and he said it was weak. So, and I told him it was hard starting. So he goes, "I'll give you $200 off to buy a new battery."
Oh.
Is that fair? I go, "Yep, sounds good to me." So was 150 for one battery, 189 for the second one, and then
04
204 for the third one.
or
So
208. I don't know.
I just took the middle one.
The cold really kills car batteries that are on their way out. Costco is the best spot for car batteries. 3-year warranty and saved me $80 over everyone else. Isn't that funny? We got home, so we went to Advanced Auto Parts, and then we stopped at Loser Market to get cheese and chicken tenders. So we got home, and obviously my sister didn't come with us. So when we got home, I was like, we went to Costco.
Yeah, it sucks that it's Sunday. The auto parts store around the corner, they're not open on Sunday. And they sell interstate batteries, and I get a smoking deal there. But they weren't open, so we just went to Advance.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Monster Fish Gal, welcome.
What?
I'm gonna show some pictures.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What's up, still?
Still in ya, welcome.
Just got a pile of baby fish.
I have tons of baby fish, which is what I'm trying to find the picture of.
Bandit cories.
Huh?
Bandit cories?
Yes, bandit cories.
I got it right.
I didn't know what you said. I didn't know if you said bandit or bandit
Smoking bandit.
or banda. I don't know.
What's the other one?
What?
The one you got downstairs.
The new ones?
Pepper cories.
Oh, peppered cories. Where is the picture of my baby fish?
Damn it.
What?
Coffin.
COVID.
It's cold out.
Oh my god. Okay, here we go.
Wait, Select Pet came in? Or were they in here before and I missed them?
Select Pet, hello. Levi's Aquatics, hello. If I didn't say hello to either of you. Hopefully that focuses. Here you go. Look at those. Those are my bandit Cory babies. They look nothing like Cory's, but they are so cute. Here, let me zoom in on the picture and maybe it'll still focus on it. Yeah, look at that. So I have 38 that have hatched out, and they're in this longer breeder box. So Fluval makes these really nice breeder boxes. There's these regular sizes here, which are the smaller ones, and they're good for like hatching out eggs and holding a small amount of fish. But since I have 38 Corys that are hatched out, I put them all in this one. And I don't know where I'm going to put them when they get bigger, but my bandit Corys have been spawning like every day. And their scientific name is Mate Corys, I think. But yeah, there's a bunch of babies in here. And I've been feeding them a bunch and then changing their water a bunch too. Hopefully I can grow them up pretty quickly, so then I don't completely run out of room when my other Corys start spawning. Because I feel like that's going to happen. So there's 38 already hatched out. I still have 20 eggs in this hatching out in that breeder box. And they keep spawning every day. So if I continue to pull the eggs, then I'll have tons. But right now I have about 40 babies. And I don't know where I'm going to put those. I mean, I have a couple 10-gallon tanks they could go in. And my mother said that we could set up the 20 high that's sitting in our dining room. So that could work. Well, that should work for 40 of them and maybe a little bit more. But once they start spawning more, if I pull the eggs, then I'll have a lot of koi cats. Or if my other koi cats start spawning, then I'll just completely run out of the room very soon.
Hey, Diego.
Diego, welcome. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yep.
I love koi cats, but I have a lot of them. So if any of my other species start spawning, obviously I'm gonna hatch out the eggs. I just don't know where I'm gonna put them. I started a 9-week spawning method with my black Venezuelans. So hopefully in 8 to 9 weeks they'll be spawning, which is nice. This is one of the longer spawning trigger slash spawning methods that you can do for corridors, but I already did some cool water changes, not like the full thing. It was just like topping off with some cool water. I haven't really done heavy feedings with live foods. And there's a couple more. But I want to do this longer method, so hopefully they'll spawn now instead of me trying a bunch of smaller methods and then them not spawning and then I'll still have to do the long method. So I'm doing this longer method, which is nice because it gives me time to order a pound of blackworms for my koi cats. So my plan is to get a pound of blackworms and split them up between my breeding colonies. I know my bandit and my peppered koi have spawned, so they're technically spawning colonies. What?
I said coffee down my face. It's full.
Or my breeding groups, so to speak. So they'll obviously get a lot of blackworms, but also ones that are big enough to spawn. So my 2 new species, which I'm not saying what they are yet, so don't say it either. But my 2 new species of koi cats, they're adults, so they would get blackworms, and my black Venezuelans, they're big enough. But my gold lasers are not big enough, and my orange Venezuelans are not big enough right now. So they would get a little bit, but the pound of blackworms is mainly to trigger spawning in a bunch of my species. So I would have to be ready. It could fail, and like I could get no spawns at all, or I could get a tremendous amount of spawns. So I have to be ready for hatching out any amount of eggs and growing out the babies. So that's something that I've been wanting to do. But if I'm doing, well, now I'm doing this 9-week dry period with the black Venezuelans, it gives me time to get a pound of blackworms, and then basically they don't get fed live foods at all. They don't get fed frozen foods. Basically, they get fed, well, at least what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed them every other day with dry foods and maybe frozen foods a couple times. And then the water temperature goes up and the water level goes down. And then at the end of 9 weeks, it gets filled up with cool water, like 65, 70 degree water. And obviously you have to turn the heater down. And then a bunch of live foods go in. A bunch of blackworms, which is why I'm getting at least a half a pound, but hopefully a pound of blackworms. I don't know how many they have. But that should hopefully trigger them to spawn. If it doesn't, I'll be sad, but then I'll have to try a bunch of different other methods, which is fine too, I suppose.
And Bex.
Bex Fishroom, Petzotics, welcome.
Jordan S.
What?
Jordan S.
Jordan S, welcome. Matt, welcome. Fishymon, welcome. Let me.
Yeah, I heard you guys were getting snow down that way, Diego.
You have to keep people entertained.
I'm hoping 6 inches here won't be so bad. We'll actually get quite a few breaks if it's only 6 inches. But who knows? We're talking 8 to 12, but keeps changing. Now apparently it's down to 3 to 5, so find out.
All right, there we go.
We'll find out when it's all over.
So yeah, so that's what's up with my cord cats right now. Do I go downstairs?
God, I'm pretty comfy. It's probably cold down there. I just came in from the cold.
Fine. I'm just gonna show pictures then.
My truck came with that blue windshield washer fluid, so that's kind of retarded when it's 10 degrees. So that froze pretty much instantly on the windshield. So I had to lay under the truck and pull the hose off and drain most of it out of the tank so I could put in the purple stuff. I just happen to have purple stuff. Usually I use the orange stuff. It's good to 30 below, so we should be safe for a couple days.
All right, so this is on the thumbnail. So this, I don't know if it'll focus, but that's the start of a beta pinata.
Beta pinata.
Yes, that's what we're making it art. We're making pinatas, and I made mine into the shape of a beta. So I will have a beta pinata soon to bring home. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it,
Yeah, with a stick.
but I don't want to destroy it. I could give it away. Well, that'd be cool if it actually came out nice.
So someone else can destroy it.
Look at
What
that.
do you want, a quad?
Yeah, I found one that has a snowplow on it.
Yeah, pinatas are made to be busted.
I know, but I don't want to bust it.
You're ruining its purpose in life.
But it's pretty, so whatever. But yeah, I could plow the driveway for the quad.
You're going to put John out of work.
He doesn't even plow our driveway anyways. He hasn't been, at least.
He did the last time.
But he plowed like nothing. There was like nothing there for him to plow because he plowed it. Anywho. I forgot what else. What's on the thumbnail?
Pictures. Words.
Oh, yeah. So we talked about what's on the thumbnail. My bandit Corys had babies, and you got a new truck. And the pinata that I'm making that I don't want to destroy. We might only go for an hour today. I'm not sure. Because it's kind of cold in my room. But that's not good.
Hey, Skippers.
Skippers Aquariums. Welcome. Steven said, hey, I had the sound low because Aquafest. Someone in chat told me what the big news was. There was some other big news. I forgot. What was it? Darn it. What was the other big news?
Hello, Didi. Hello. Oh, I mean, it was
Hold on.
another day older, deeper in debt.
True.
But I can't take it with me, so whatever. But I can tell you, if I knew a newer truck rode smoother than my old truck, I would have bought one a long time ago.
It's smoother than your
Because,
truck?
man, was my old truck rough. But it had timber and kits and heavy duty rears and springs and stuff in it. So
He moved the cap from his old truck to his new truck, and it looks really nice, and it matches the golf cart.
I have a tendency to overload some stuff.
And now that people are at campground, don't have to feel bad for him.
Well, and someone down looking at my truck.
No, tell them to go away. No. He who dies with the most debt wins. Is there actually someone? Oh, there is someone. I don't know them. I don't know who they are, though. So, I have this thing. I'm going to show. So, basically, when Actually, why don't I want to close that? I should probably open that a little bit. I found a cool thing that works, and I might have said it before, but these like 1 gallon Hawaiian punch bottles, we've saved up a bunch of them because we're going to be growing out like 100 betas soon. And we've saved up a bunch of these, a bunch of like pretzel containers or cheese ball containers, and larger cheese ball containers, smaller cheese ball containers. And this is a 1 gallon juice jug. We also have a bunch of half-gallon juice jugs. We actually have a lot of them. But these 1 gallon jugs work perfectly for filling all of these tanks because the end of it like fits perfectly to fill the tanks. Because there's such little room from the top of the tank to the top of the rack that it's hard to, well, you can't really like pour a bucket into it. So, yeah. And this Fluval Flex right there, I'm going to be moving the Goodyears and the Limias from this tank, that 10 gallon tank, down to the Fluval Flex, and then there'll be more koi cats in that 10 gallon standard right here. And hopefully I can grow out some, probably going to grow out some koi cats in there. I would love to like breed them. Breed koi cats in one of those tanks. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to grow them out. Well, I don't know if I'm going to breed them out because it's a 10 gallon tank. I mean, they would do fine in there. Some ones that I'm interested in are, I think last stream we decided on con color. Let me pull up a picture of them. Let me pull it up on my monitor. It's a lot easier to show instead of trying to get to focus from the monitor screen to my phone. I could just show a bunch of koi cats and that would take up a bunch of time, which would be nice because I don't really know what I'm going to talk about anymore. Alright, so last stream we talked about a bunch of different koi cat options. Daniel Velez, welcome. Steven said I need to eat more cheese balls so I can culture more disguising critters. They're nice containers, they are. I don't think I missed anyone so far. Bria, are you going to show the fishes that came on Friday? I am. I'm saving that for the last 45 minutes so then I can just spend the last 45 minutes in the fish room. Because that sounds like something I could do. I could just show a bunch of koi cats now, and then I can show off a bunch of fish that are in the fish room later. Alright. My mother said go show your new fishies. I'll do that in just a minute. Wait, I can make this full screen. Okay, that's better. So these are Corridor Con Color. Showed them last stream, but there's always new people in here, so I'm showing them now. So obviously they have like a dark head and it fades into like a reddish on the back. Let me see if I can get a different picture of Give me one moment. This one will work. So this one, you see it's more of a gray, so it's not exactly like a really dark black on the head. It's more of a gray with like green sparkling that fades into a reddish orange, which I think still looks nice. We decided this would be my next Cory cat after the ones that I have now, which I have my bandit, my gold laser, my orange Venezuelans. Then I have my black Venezuelans, my peppards, and then the 2 species that came on Friday. So I have 6. Hold on. Peppards, black Venezuelans, 2 species that came on Friday. Golds, orange Venezuelans, and bandits. Alright, so I have 7 species of Cory cats right now. So once I breed all of those species, with the exception of one, this will probably be my next Cory cat. I just think it's nice. It's a really nice Cory cat. It's got really nice coloring. And I believe they get like about the same size as other Cory cats. That's actually a cool Cory cat. It's just not a con color. I feel like I literally just read what it was. I don't know. Let me see. I feel like it was like right here. I don't know. CW45s. What are CW45s? Let me Google that in a different tab real quick. It won't tell me. Oh, Armatus corridors? False Armatus corridors? I don't know. But those ones are actually kind of cool. I like those. Are they still out there? They are. Those are pretty cool. But they're really dark. They're similar. They're almost like a mix of black Venezuelan and Equis. So yeah, these are con color. Another cool one. I don't know how to spell this, so I'm relying on Google. I don't really know the difference between the Duplicarius and the adult boy. But Alex has some of these Duplicarius, or Duplicarius. Some people call them Duplicarius. For sale, I think they're $12 a piece. If I'm not wrong. Let me rechat real quick. Scuba Stevos, welcome. Petraman, welcome. So yeah, these are the Duplicarius. And there's a picture of her, so why not? These are Weitzmanni, which are pretty cool. And this was actually the next one I was gonna Google. I sent my mother a picture of these. I've actually I don't know where to find them for sale. Loxozonas. Probably not saying that right. But it's a cool Cory cat. And I don't know what these are. They're kind of cool though. So, yeah. A bunch of different Cory cats. They're super cool. But I forget which ones we were looking at last time. Oh yeah. Hold up. Let me pull up another one. Is he gonna take it? No! Anyways. Brocus, Roaches, I don't know. They're like an emerald corridor. I gotta pull up a picture. They are a larger Cory than most other ones. Let me get a good. Well, actually, I can present my screen now and then show them. Whenever I try and present my screen, I always click the camera mic button. DeFreeze Aquatics, welcome. No, DeFreeze Aquariums, not aquatics, but welcome. So these are, I take it you saying like Brocus muldratus. They're the hognose Brocus. And they are, like I said, bigger than most Cory cats. If any of you in chat keep the regular sized corridors, let me think of an example. Like panda Corys. I don't know how big pandas Corys get. But maybe like bronze Corys or something like that. These guys get a little bit bigger, not terribly bigger, but they do need a bigger tank. And if I didn't have the Synodontis in my discus tank, I would definitely put these guys in there. And then the other cool species was the, I don't know how to spell it. Oh, maybe I spelled that right. Scleromystax barbatus. Here's a good picture. So this is one of the males, and this is one of the, no, that's not one of the females. Hold on. I'm going to find a good picture. The males and the females, there's quite a difference between the two. Let's tap on this one. Or click on this one, whatever. So you can see the males have a really nice color on their head. Well, the females, it's not as, I don't even know. But this is one of the males. And I think they're really, really cool. They are one of the bigger species. I don't know if they're the biggest. Yeah, let me Google what's the biggest species. Let me stop sharing my screen for a minute. I don't know. I guess I have to keep scrolling. Brocus and Scleromystax both grow fairly large. Brocus are plumper, while the Scleromystax are more elongated, which makes sense because the Scleromystax, they're like longer, but they're not. They're pretty narrow Cory cat. While the Brocus are like, they're big, but in a small package, I guess. So that's pretty much everything that they show when I Google it. But yeah, so the Brocus and the Scleromystax, the two species that I just showed you, they're the biggest. They're two of the biggest species. Not necessarily those, well, I guess I should say they're the two biggest genuses of corridors, I guess. But not necessarily like the Scleromystax barbatus. There's also other Scleromystax. Can't think of one off the top of my head, but there's some of them. Eric Wyrock, welcome. Let me see. I've seen some huge Corys at my LFS. Yeah, I've seen the Brocus muldratus at Benson's Fish Room. I was going to get them, but they only had 2. And I didn't want to get 2. I wanted to wait till maybe Alex, Monster Aquarium, or Dan's Fish had some. So I could get 6 of them. And then put them in one of my larger tanks. Probably not necessarily my 60-gallon, but just a larger tank in general. I don't know if I'll ever be able to keep the scleromyces because they need cooler temperatures. And my initial thought was to put them in the 55-gallon that's outside the fish room. But we're gonna need them for we're gonna need that for axolotls. The other one has koi in it, so that can't have corduroys in it. But maybe one day. I don't know if they can go in a 30-gallon. If they could, then I could put them in one of the 30 gallons that's like right in front of the fish room. Let me message my sister. Well, she's actually listening to the stream, so there's really no point. But she'll get it faster because there's a delay. Maybe she won't. I don't know if she'll actually get it. If she reads it, then I know she got it, obviously. But
our mother has my phone right now.
Why does she have your phone?
To get a picture of us for our school assignment. What you want?
I wanted a cup of water, please. She's probably. Oh, should I see her taking pictures of the rust?
Yeah, you could not screen it.
True. True. Anyways. At least 2 of the Brocus species, Soul, Dens, and Britsky, have been reassigned to the Corridors genus. That's cool. I didn't know that. It's water change day for me today. Much appreciated, Stephen P. Much love. But how are you doing today, though, Miss Laura? I plan on setting up more 40 breeders to breed various types of cories, and now I just have emerald green cories. Yep. So, what the heck? You're like strangling her. Come here.
She's fine.
Thank you. This is my cat, Fluffy. Some of you may know that I have TikTok. And I don't know if she is in one of the TikToks, but I know our other cat, Smokey, she is the sole center of my TikTok. I gave her catnip one day, and she went absolutely crazy. So I took lots of videos of it. KJ Aquatics, welcome. My father and my mother are outside because someone's interested in my father's truck. If you look at the thumbnail of this live stream, he got a new truck. He got a red 2012 GMC Sierra. I don't know why it took me so long to think of that. So he's getting rid of his, I don't know what you call it, like a light brown, beige-ish, champagne color, 2005 Chevy Silverado. And he's got it in the front yard right now. And some dude stopped by. He was interested in it. So he's been out there for the past 15 minutes or so, give or take. But, yeah. A couple minutes before the stream, actually, he had just got home from work. He had to go in at 1, and he got back at 3 because he told his boss he had something going on at 3. And he's got to go back in probably at 3 in the morning, if not earlier. I hope I didn't miss anything. Soul dens equals splendens. Oh, okay, that makes more sense to me. I keep 2 55-gallon food grade containers with RODI water with minerals are always ready to go. That's cool. Chevy is greater than GMC. True. True. At least in my opinion, yes. But the problem is he really needed a new truck, and he's needed a new truck. But recently he really needed a new truck, so he was just like looking at different Chevys and GMCs. He says GMC is the gentleman's car. And so his Chevy, the floor is like all rusted, the sides are rusted, the gas cap is rusted, the rims around the tires are all rusted. And the heat only works on 5. And occasionally it doesn't work, you know. And also the transmission started making weird sounds, so that was fun. So I have my laptop next to me. I'm trying to I want to move it. I'm not sure where, because I always want to I have my ring light and it's blue, and then I have my other ring light which I didn't turn on. I feel like I could turn on. Maybe I'll help. I'm not sure. Oh god, that's bright. I don't know where the buttons are. I can't see them anymore. That's super bright. Wow. That was pretty bright. But yeah, so I have my laptop and just some stuff for my fish tanks. Like I have a pipette here for getting koi cat babies out of newly hatched koi cat babies out of there. And also I have a little light. It used to be under my new desk, but it fell off and I didn't reattach it because I don't know. And then I also have my fish tank light. So I have a bunch of random stuff, but I should probably clean it off. So either I can set up a 5-gallon tank or a 15-gallon tank. I don't know. So technically I need a 5-gallon tank or a 10-gallon tank to grow out my shell dweller fry that I have in a breeder box. And I need a 5-gallon tank to put my pregnant Xenotoka in. But I don't really want to set up more tanks. I guess I don't really need them. I can always see if there's any room to move them to an existing tank. I don't know. I'll figure something out. So either I could clear it off and then I would have more room, or I could set up a 15-gallon, which would take up pretty much this entire... This is Smokey, like I was talking about, that's in all of my TikTok. But I could set up a 15-gallon, which would take up pretty much all the room on the space, on the, what is it called? On the desk area next to me. Which would be nice. I don't know if it would be what I want to have, but I don't know if I want to take up all of the extra room next to the streaming desk, because obviously I have my streaming area, and then well, I guess this is all my streaming area. technically my entire room would be. But this is where all the stuff is, which is on this main part of it. I have my PC, keyboard, mouse, monitor, camera, 2 ring lights, and then the microphone.
Okay, that's cold. It's still cold outside. Sorry, that guy just wanted to talk. Now she's back because my trucks are sold.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Are you cold?
It's cold out there. You can learn to drive the red truck.
True. But so I have all of my streaming equipment here. I don't really have a lot here. I just have my broken laptop that I haven't used in a while because it's broken. So I have my broken laptop, and then I have random things that I was talking about earlier. And so if I set up my 15-gallon, it would give me more room in my closet because my 15-gallon is in my closet right now. And I could have either a corridor breeding tank or another grout tank, which is probably what I'm going to need. I don't know. I could always set it up, cycle it, and if I didn't want it there, then I could just take it out and put it downstairs. And have it emptied downstairs. Are you watching TikTok?
Jimmy just sent me a TikTok of a hydrant gushing mud. And all of it explodes. And then it says results of Taco Bell.
Oh, here you go. You're welcome.
Well, that's cool. That truck's gone.
It's not cool.
Man, it's cold.
Oh my god.
It's cold.
Alright, I know I missed some stuff, so let me catch up on chat. After my rant about corridors and random things I even forgot about.
The Chevy is better than GMC. It's basically the same thing.
I talked about that. The GMs are very good trucks. Yeah, it's smoother than his old truck. GMC is Chevy.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Same damn thing, just different, slightly different body styles.
Paul McCarthy, hello. Xenotoka species typically will not eat fry, just keep them in the colony. Okay. See, I was told to take them out and put them into a planted 5-gallon tank, but I know you have a bunch of good-eated species, so I will take your advice. I'll have to put some more plants in there, but what's everyone's favorite fish?
I don't know.
Liar?
Too many.
Nope. I know what your favorite fish is.
My OB.
Do you like your OB or black Venezuelans?
Yeah, I like the back Venezuelans lately. I still like the
OBs.
I still like the discus.
Discus, OBs, and black Venezuelans are his favorite. My favorite fish are corridors. Just corridors in general. If I had to pick one, it would be the black Venezuelans. But I do also I really like the discus and the synodontus too. And I have a bunch of other species. I mean, if I didn't like them, I wouldn't keep them, but those are my favorite out of the species I have. My discus are hiding right now. But
Hey, Lefty.
Lefty, hello.
That's your man. Did everyone check out Eduardo's video? You should.
Sandy, Dave, Question: how is a 13-year-old young lady going to do with tanks in her closet, and what about all of her fashions?
Pretty much looking at her fashions.
I'm confused. How is a 13-year-old going to do with tanks in her closet? I had 2 tanks in my closet, but now I just have one 15-gallon in my closet.
That's good. You're downsizing. We're just finding more room for them.
I'm finding more room for them. I have gotten rid of so much stuff for fish tanks. It's insane. I used to have I used to have 3 stands here. Well, no. I used to have a larger stand here, a small stand here, and then I had a stand full of jars right there, like jars of stuff for my dog. And then I had a small flimsy stand there. My bed was still there. My desk was over there. That's where I streamed. I had a filing cabinet right there with a fish tank on it. But before fish keeping, I still had that filing cabinet there. But now that I have a bunch of fish, my bed stayed in the same spot, but that's pretty much the only thing that stayed. Because I moved everything off of that wall, threw out a bunch of stuff, got rid of a bunch of stands, moved it all pretty much to anywhere else in the room. Put my discus tank there. And then got a rack. So I moved my stand that was there and moved all of that stuff over here for a rack.
In fairness, it was a dog treat stand.
Yes.
It just had dog and cat treats on it.
Yeah, and I still have all those jars, and they still have dog and cat treats on them, but there's just not a whole stand there. And I got rid of the flimsy stand and replaced it with a nice hardwood stand that has my saltwater tank on it. And just recently I replaced all 3 of these stands with a streaming desk. So my entire room has changed. So I've gotten rid of so much stuff. I've gotten rid of at least half the stuff that was over in the main area of my room. And it doesn't really matter because I don't really use anything. I have just a bunch of stuff that I don't use. But I just don't get rid of it because I feel like I'll use it. And I don't, and then I throw it out. But, yeah. I think that my clothes would take up 2 times the amount of room if I didn't hang up all of my hoodies over there. I have so many hoodies. And jackets and stuff. That's not even half of them. When I have all of them over there, it takes up a lot of room. Because my plaid one, my Call of Duty one, my Benson's Fish Room one, that's not up there right now. Those aren't up there right now. And I have my Great Escape and my Gap one. My white Gap one.
Thank you, see.
I colony breed the Dry and I don't know. But that's cool. I have 2 different types of Goodeids right now, and I have 1 type of Limia. Scuba Steve loves Dojo Loaches. I don't think we've ever had a Dojo Loach.
Nope. Not that I can remember.
Goodeids are the best. They're really cool. But for me, nothing tops a Corridor. I gotta scroll down and chat now. I don't think I said hi to Beck's Fish Room, right? I think so.
Yep.
QC Aquaholic, welcome. It's all piled on the floor behind you. A little bit. Everything from this, half of it was put away, and that night I didn't have any time to put the rest of it away, so I left it on my floor. Slowly, very slowly, whenever I lose things, I just dig through that pile, and when I find it, then I put it in the spot it's supposed to. Eventually, there'll be nothing back. But right now, there's just the cat bed, M&M's. Man, I have 2 boxes of M&M's over there. That'll stay there until I find a better spot for it. I have a bag of books I need to give to my ELA teacher because the library doesn't need them. And then I have stuff, my desk drawer, my old desk drawer is sitting down there. And it's got a bunch of stuff that has to go downstairs.
The desk is gone.
Yeah, the desk is gone. One leg is there,
One
and the
leg
drawer is over there. But there's a couple papers that have to go away, and then everything else has to go downstairs. It's just like sponge filters and stuff that I got for Christmas that are gonna be put to use in future Cory Cap tanks.
What you get for Christmas? Sponge filters and a heat sealer.
Yeah. That's what I wanted though, so. So yeah. Eventually they'll all be put away. I don't know when that will be, but sometime. What?
Yeah, that's probably all the breeder boxes you hear. Bubbling.
Oh yeah. Pretty much all my tanks are topped up except for this one. This one's like super low because I did a water change because they were spawning yesterday. I took the water out and then I put it in my black Venezuelan tank downstairs to try and get those guys to spawn. And I spent a long time because eventually, I took the water out of my black Venezuelan, filled it up with water from this tank, and then I did 50% water change in my peppered babies, and then I topped off my peppered tank. And then I fed them all. Well, then I fed all of my fish. So I didn't actually have time. So when I went to bed, I still didn't top it off. So I was going to do it this morning, but then I didn't do it. So after the stream, I'll do that, and then it won't be as loud, but it'll still be pretty loud because I
don't think it's that one. I think it's that small breeder box on the side.
Yeah, it's probably this one because it's got
an airline sticking in it just to make bubbles.
Yep.
That's what I
to
hear.
tumble the eggs. It's so sad because my finger splint has gotten really loose, and it came off 2 times yesterday. And I put it back on, and I was about to go tape it onto my finger so it stayed there, but then I lost it. I still don't know where it is. It's either in that pile of stuff over there that I was reorganizing yesterday, or it's somewhere near the couch cushion in the living room where I was sitting when I lost it. I don't know, though. I looked for like a half an hour. I still didn't find it, so I had to use my old finger splint, which is sad because I can't like move my finger at all. It looks like a slipper, you know? And how you kind of like... What?
I'm misreading words.
Oh. It kind of looks like a slipper, doesn't it? You slide your finger into it.
Yep.
It does. So the exciting news is he got a new truck, and then also I got 2 new species of Cory cats, which I haven't shown yet, so you don't know what they are. Because someone didn't go downstairs.
It's cold down there.
It is, that's why I don't want to go down there.
You're dressed better than I am. And I was just outside. Go take my phone and go.
I have my phone.
Yeah, but mine will hook up to the internet down there. You didn't do that yet.
And mine, if I try and leave the studio, it ends the stream. So. It's fancy like that. See, look, I can go to people's channel too.
I'm so excited I can do that now.
I'm excited too. I'm gonna go downstairs. That means you have to let me up.
I know. I'm gonna sit in your chair because it's taller. Mine keeps floating down. That's what you get for getting stuff for free. Look at that blurriness. Oh, there you go. Should I let her up?
Yes, you should.
No.
Yes. Hey, you're sitting in my seat. You're keeping it nice and warm. So, one of the new things that I got on Friday.
Serious?
What?
Still just said you needed 10 more to 700.
Oh, seriously?
I don't know. I don't even have a phone, so I can't tell that.
Wait, hold on. I can't even go off of there. How is that right? How do I have 690?
Okay, show the fish.
All right. So one of the new things that I got Friday, since my father is incapable and can't make me widescreen, it's fine.
Oh my god.
Well, I was joking. You don't have to do it. They can see it fine from here.
Yeah, I'll push buttons.
Okay, good job. So in this tank right here, we have my longly waited for four-door equities. There's 5 of them in here. They're pretty
Stop
much
moving. Very good.
whatever. They're pretty much adults, and they're big, and I love them. I waited a while for them. For those of you that have been watching for the past 2 months or so, I've been talking about these guys for a while, and then my mother won a raffle for them, and then I waited a while for them because of Christmas and everything. And so yeah, I have 5 of them here. There's one of them. There's 2. Third one's over there, and then the other 2 are under the leaf and the moss back there. But there's 5 of them in here, and I thought that they would be shy. So basically, I have these black Venezuelans down here, and then I have my peppercorns right there, and the babies are super shy, and my gold lasers upstairs, and the bandits, if you move, they go to the back of the tank. And they're not as shy as these guys aren't as shy as I thought they would be, which is nice. And they're super pretty.
Hey, Yellowstone.
Yellowstone, hello. So yeah, those are those are the first things that I got. Then the second ones were a surprise. I actually didn't know I was getting these. These are CW29 Super Schwarzschild. Last stream we looked at these. I pulled up a picture on Google and showed everyone. So there's 5 of them in here. They're pretty much they're all back there. They have a really high top fin, which I think is cool. So you can see one of them right there. But they're all hanging back there in the moss. And there's a lot of moss in here because this was going to be my my grow-out tank for my bandit cories. But I'm going to be moving this guppy tank up to the top here. Basically swapping these 2 tanks so that there's an empty tank on the bottom there for a cory cat grow-out or a breeding tank. So this will be my cory cat corner. Because I have 3 Cory cat tanks here, and then I have 2 there. So it'll just make a 6th one. But here are my black Venezuelans. That's one of the females right there. I really like these guys. Daniel Velez, thanks for coming. And then in here,
Thanks, Daniel. Catch you later. Brianne, what other fish are we getting this week?
I'll talk about those in a minute. Hold on. I don't know where he is.
Probably scared to death of that camera jerking towards him.
Hey!
I feel like putting your arm in 2 casts just so it stops shaking so much.
Stop. So he's in there. I just tried to show him he's under right there. And then in here, there's 2 really, really small corridors. They're under the leaf, but there you go. There's one of them. Then I have 6 peppers right there. So those are the Cory cats that I have downstairs. And I made some rapashi the other day. Ow. I made rapashi grub pie mixed with spawn and grow and some freeze-dried tubifex worms. And all of my Cory cats seem to love it, except for the Super Schwarzeye. They don't like it. They also don't like these extreme scrapers that I gave them, which all of my other Cory cats like. So basically, all of my original Cory cats, so all of my Cory cats except for the Equies and the Schwarzeye, they're all eating pretty much whatever I give them. That could be Dr. Basileer, rapashi, grindle worms, black worms, blood worms, whatnot. But I think someone's coming downstairs. But
Come down for lunch. 77 inches, Petroman, outside of the rail to outside of the rail.
so the husky wrecks that are made are 77 inches. What about the one outside the fish room? 71 3/4 inside to inside. What about the one outside the fish room? That's a husky.
But these are nice because they fit the 29s perfectly. They fit 240, 221. Yeah, the one outside is the guy smaller. It's just, I don't know. I wouldn't trust that one out there.
What are those? Uh-huh. You're in your socks right now, and it's cold down here.
Not bad. Okay.
Well, there you go. Oh, and he's back. Whoa. Can't hear what he's saying. I just repeated exactly what he said. 77 inches long. Don't keep measuring. It's loud. 77 inches outside to outside. 71 3/4 inches inside to inside the rack.
78 inches.
78 inches tall. I repeated everything he said after he said it. Well, it's not covering my half of the mic. My hand is not covering the mic. So these are my peppered Cory cat babies. I talk about these guys a lot, honestly. And there's 12 larger ones in here. I mean, they're larger than like newborns. And they are getting pretty big. Most of them are going to be long fin because, I mean, there's one of them that is in like the middle of the screen that looks like it's going to be short fin. And two other ones that I see. But most of them are going to be long fin because the male was long
Hey.
fin.
You keep moving your hand and covering the mic.
No, I'm not covering the mic.
You sound like nothing good. I didn't measure that Petro Man, but I can. And I don't know if you heard them. They're 78 inches tall, 77 inches outside of the rail to outside of the rail, and then 71 3/4 inside of the rail to inside of the rail. The actual deck is 71 3/4. But if you want to know the depth, I can measure that.
So yeah, most of these are going to be long fin because almost all the males were long fin and one of the females was long fin. So
Can't hear you. That whole thing was muffled as hell.
oh my god,
I don't know what to tell you.
I'm gonna leave and then gonna go back upstairs. Okay.
Oh, good. Yeah, those ones are nice. We ever did racks again, I would definitely do those. And then we got the two connected together with the one rail in the middle. Works perfect. Yeah, I heard you saying that, Stephen. There wasn't any freshwater stuff there. Not a lot. Just you four guys and gals. You're shorter.
Because someone's warming my seat.
Think so? I'll move.
No. You can stay there. Front and center. I have an easy escape route now. So if anybody wants to come up so we can talk, you could be talking directly to Dave Farrell himself.
Yeah. Just sold all our fish too. Brought mosh pit guppies today, but no takers yet.
I think it's your phone. Because I wasn't covering the mic the entire time. It's either the internet or your phone. Because I didn't use my phone like I did last time. My phone doesn't connect to the internet, but
You can connect it down there. Didi said she can hear you. It was clear to her. But it kept breaking up here. Well, it was muffled.
anyways, I was saying that my baby longfin pepper corridors, there's only 2 to 3 of them out of the 12 larger babies that are going to be short fin. Because the breeding group there's 6 of them. One of them is short fin. That's one of the females. And then the other 5 are all long fin. And that is 4 males and 1 female. So almost all of them are going to be long fin, but there's 2, maybe 3 of them that are short fin. Which I actually like the short fin better. What?
Petra, Stephen said, "Oh my God, Petra's shipping fish." Yeah, crazy time of year right now.
Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Five Nights at Freddy's 3, Five Nights at Freddy's 4, Sister
Hey,
Location. You're tracking me? Ultimate Custom Night. That's cool. Guess what I'm not doing? Degenerate Fish Keeper, welcome. I don't like longfin variants of most fish, especially plecos. Yeah, I mean longfin on the albino plecos looks nice, but I don't know about other plecos. And I know that longfin, what are they called? Longfin bronze cories. They look pretty cool, but I'm not a big fan of the longfins. Bree, did you see I've got pygmy corridor fry, 4 in total right now. They're growing nicely. First time my fish have bred. That's awesome, Bex Fish Room. It's weird saying that's awesome, Bex Fish Room. Maybe I should say that's awesome, Beck. Or Bex. I don't know. But that's really cool. I have actually never bred pygmy corridors. I've never kept them. The 2 species that I have bred right now are peppered, which I have 12 larger babies, 1 medium baby, and 2 small babies of. So what's that, 15? And then I have, I've bred my Mate cories, aka my bandit / Malini cories, or Melanai cories. And they have spawned every single day this past week. So I have 38 babies hatched out right now and 20 eggs tumbling. So yeah, today I was pulling them and they just kept hatching. So I pulled 8 of them just this morning. It was crazy.
Congratulations, Degenerate, on 200.
Congratulations.
I haven't seen you. I was in both streams.
Jason said, I missed the beginning. What's the exciting news? Well, one of the exciting things is he got a new truck. So he had a 2005 Chevy Silverado Champagne.
Had one. Just sold.
Had one. Yeah.
While we were on this stream.
Unfortunately, it just sold. But he had that, and it's a piece of junk in the nicest way possible. So he's needed a new truck for a while now, but he got a new truck yesterday. And we looked at it on Friday, but he got it yesterday. And that's a 2012 red GMC Sierra. And there's no problems with it, except for the battery stopped working this morning. So we had to go get a new one. But it was an old battery anyways. So he knocked $200 off the price for a new battery. Is that nailed on? Did you nail that on?
Yes.
I was just going to take it out.
You know what, Matt? For what people are selling junk for up here, I threw it out there for $1,000, and if someone gave me $500, I'd have been like, nah. If they had offered me $300, I'd have said okay.
What about $50?
This guy said 700, so I'll take it.
Where does he live? Does he live in Stony Creek?
He lives in Corinth.
Can we visit him?
No.
Why not? We could visit him sometime so we could see the truck.
I don't have to. I got a picture of it.
I have multiple pictures of it,
There you go.
including the one that's on the thumbnail.
Yeah, I was in Saturday morning cartoons for a little while, and then I was in your stream this morning for a little while, but
I was just saying Bree isn't a great
I had to run
salesperson. Technically, yes, it is a piece of junk. The transmission started making noises the other day. The heat works on 5. The back doors don't open. It's rusted so much that there's going to be holes in the doors and the floor and everything soon.
Mhm.
The gas cap, half of it's gone from rust.
Mhm.
So don't tell me that that's not junk. But it's a good piece of junk, and it lasted a while.
I paid $2,500 for it. Then drove
From
it
his
for
brother-in-law.
drove it for 5 years, maybe.
Yes.
So
Technically, I sold his old truck. He was in Bree's stream.
I thought I heard someone here. I just didn't get up to look because I
Good thing.
figured if it was important, they'd have knocked.
Good thing Bree wasn't out there with you, Dave.
And I didn't lie. I told them everything that was wrong with it.
Did you? Did you tell them that the back doors don't open?
Yep.
For the past year, a solid year, every single time he had to put the seat forward so we could get out of the back of the truck. He has to put the seat forward and fold it down in front of the steering wheel so we can get out of this big of an opening.
They're not that big.
Exactly.
So you're good. Yeah, it took me almost a year to change the headlight bulb. And that was the good Chevy, where you just flip the bar up and pull it out, and then flip the headlight forward and change the bulb. I wasn't putting money into the truck or time into the truck. I felt like it was time for it to go. Like I said, I paid $2,500 for it, drove for 5 years, and I can't complain. Yep.
You left the scraper thing in it.
No, I didn't. I took it out.
Did you? The blue one?
Yep. That's why the truck sold. Oh, he made the sign for it.
What about the little things that you melt onto wires?
I got most of them.
What about the fuse thing? The fuse thing.
Lefty said he was lurking, and of course he comes back and it's car talk. We talk about planes.
What?
There was Metalheads last night.
This is a good spot for you, honestly.
Behind Bex was a picture of a plane, and so they got onto a whole airplane thing. So it was kind of funny every time they started talking about planes. Big plans. So 3 things. Great today.
You're supposed to read chat out loud so everybody can see it. You're the host of the stream.
Dang it, Dave. Yeah, I don't know. Ours was pretty good. I mean, I knew the battery was getting weak in that truck that I bought, and the guy gave me the $200 to buy a new one. I just didn't do it yet. I just picked it up yesterday, so. But I went out there this morning, turned the key, and it was, but I knew it, and I didn't care, so we just went over and got a battery. And then
But it doesn't have automatic start, but he just ordered one so he can put it in there. And doesn't have full 4 doors, but you can't fix that.
The other truck sold, got a new battery, and I went to work for
2 hours.
2 hours. So, yeah, keep the shiny side up.
And he came back 5 minutes, no, 3 minutes before my stream. And he walked in the door, came into my room when we had 59 seconds left. Why you give Jenna credit for the plants that I cultivate completely in my own?
Because you're a couple. You should do things together.
Steven, obviously what's yours is mine. When's the last day you didn't have to go into work? Yesterday?
I didn't have to work Saturday.
Which is yesterday?
Yeah. So that was a plus.
That was the other thing.
That was pretty good. But I'll make up for it on Monday because
You'll be there all
I'll
day.
be there most of the day. Probably
Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
I'll be late. Oh, we'll be in early. We'll be there till probably 10 or so, 11 at night, and then back in probably at 3. Get everything cleaned up on Tuesday, and that's it. It's supposed to be decent on Wednesday, maybe some snow showers, so
Are you going to tell everybody about your idea?
make some brine. About my Stephen P. tank?
Tell everybody your idea.
I don't want
Well, yeah, you just told everybody that you want to make a Stephen P. thing. Because you're jealous. You're the host. You have to keep talking.
You're the host.
You're sitting in the host chair.
That's the host chair. You switched.
Look, this is the tall, quality host chair. This is the tiny, thin one that is going to fall apart tomorrow.
I have to go back, and I know I hit the like button on it, but I only watched a couple seconds of it. I started to watch a couple seconds of it, and I didn't finish it, so I do have to go back and leave a comment.
An hour and a half so far. So either we go for the remaining half an hour, or we end it early. So we can do stuff. What do you think? Vote in the chat. No, what do you think?
Did you see my new fish shirt?
Yes, I did. I saw it on the members post, and I saw it on your community post. The new What the Fish shirt.
Didn't I comment on that?
He finished it.
I feel like it is. But
I
maybe
totally
it
want
was,
to get one of those.
maybe it was late when I watched it. I didn't comment on it.
I feel like that would be cool to get one of those and wear it to school, because I haven't gotten in trouble for my Call of Duty sweatshirt, which has weird like assassin things on the side. And I haven't gotten in trouble for my Let's Go Brandon bracelet, so I think I'm doing pretty good. So
Yeah, I like the shirt. I do like it.
yeah, I think it came out really nice.
I know you spent a lot of time on it. You said that
Yes, I did.
somewhere in a stream. You said it somewhere. I do know that. Yeah.
Next payday,
It's
I'm
close.
gonna get me a What the Fish tank top, Steven. Can you pick up that cheese ball container?
That's funny.
I don't know. What fish would remind anyone of planes? Every fish, because they swim like a plane. Planes can swim.
Lefty.
So, this is one of the bigger cheese ball containers. These ones are like, you can get them at Walmart, and like occasionally, you can get them at Dollar General in Chestertown, but our local Dollar General has just the smaller ones. They're narrow. And they taste a lot different. So I had like completely devoured 2 of these containers. Pico, you can hold that now. And
Cheese ball holder. If you didn't know.
that's my laptop. So, you made me lose my train of thought.
I didn't do anything. You made you lose your train of thought. I just put the cheese ball container over there.
In the wrong spot.
No.
Yes. So the 2, I ate 2 containers of those, and then my mother got a different brand. Those are from Walmart. Yeah, you can also get them at Dollar General in Chestertown, though. That's where we got my first one when Terry convinced me to get one for Infusoria. So I have one downstairs. But there's a different brand. I don't know if it's Utz, but they have a different size container. And no.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
QC.
it's not. And it tastes so different, and I didn't like them, so I ate 1 cheese ball, and I was like, this is disgusting. So I didn't eat it. I didn't eat them. And then I decided that I was hungry when I came home from school one day, so I started eating them. And then I got adjusted to the taste of those, because that's the cheese balls that I would be eating most commonly. And then for Christmas, I got a new bucket of cheese balls, and I haven't finished that yet. I want to breed some of the hard-to-breed cories. I have the water and minerals for them. Just ordered more minerals from Germany before they shut down everything. Again, bought enough for 3 years. That's cool. We have, like, the perfect water for betas and cories. And I have 2 of the easier-to-breed cories. And then I have gold lasers, which are... They're kind of easy. But then I have other species like the Super Schwarzeye the Schultzei and the orange Venezuelans, which are moderate, and then I have equis, which there's only like 5 or 6 people in the world that have been able to breed them and successfully hatch out the eggs. So,
I don't know if I would put the word friendly in there, but I feel like you're going to get something.
well, now I don't have anything to talk about.
That's what's nice about living in the middle of nowhere. You generally don't get affected by these things.
And we literally live in the middle of nowhere. How many people are in our town?
I think there's 700 and something. Hey, Freaky Fish Lady.
700 sounds like a lot, but there's really not a lot of people.
That's not a lot.
What?
That's not a lot. That's registered people in town. I don't think that's how many live here full time.
No, Lefty, I'll just give you a huge hug until you can't breathe. Freaky Fish Lady, hello, welcome. What if we ended the stream early? Would you be happy?
It's your stream. Do whatever you want.
But I'm tired. And obviously our conversation has slowed down. You know when conversation slows down and then we end the stream? Yeah, that's what's happening right now. Like, we don't have anything to talk about. I could talk about Cory cats, but I don't really have anything to talk about Cory cats.
Yeah, we actually have a dug well in our yard. So
I can't.
The stream comes, the water comes from across the street, runs under. You can almost follow it from just the other side of the old tree that used to be there, across our well, and right out to the barn. And in the springtime, when we have a lot of snow and there's a lot of melt, you can actually see it pouring out of the back bank there, because there's a giant bank behind our house. Right behind the barn, you can see water just gushing out of there from the stream. So it's pretty cool.
Oh my god.
We can talk more about planes.
Yes, Dave does look tired. Doesn't he? Are you tired? I'm tired. I'm tired. I want to go to sleep.
Lots of things to finish up and get done
Like what?
before snow. We get to go live in a truck.
So on the radio, we heard that people in Virginia were like stranded or like stuck on the freeway for like 30 hours.
I don't get that, but I understand it, I guess. But
Explain how you don't get that. If I was the first person, well, if I was the last person in line, I would have just like turned around, and slowly everybody would turn around. No, like 30 hours. You're gonna sit there for 30 hours. You're not saying anything.
I was
Anyways.
reading Rob's thing.
So back to what I was gonna say in the basement. Back to what I said in the basement. We have fish coming from Dan's Fish this week. On Thursday. I think they're getting shipped Wednesday to be here Thursday because that's when the weather looks nicest. And some of you may know I had 2 Synodontis ossifer back there. There's one. Look at him. He just moved. But I had 2 of them down there. Well, back there. And there's 2 of them downstairs in the discus tank, in the other discus tank. So there are 17 of them when Dan got them in, and they obviously had damaged eyes. So he he put them up for sale at a discounted price. They were like $35. Well, they're a $35 fish or so. And he had them for $17, I think. So we got 4 of them. So there was 13. And then, like a month or 2 later, 2 of them sold. So there was 11. But none of them has sold since then. So there's just been 11 in stock. So my mother contacted him the other day because we have $125 in Dan's fish cards. 25 was from Danny Weshy, and the other 100 was from Fish Fam Christmas. So my mother contacted Dan to see how many were left and, you know, what kind of deal he could make. So we have 11 to 12 of them coming this Thursday. And we're going to split them up between a bunch of different tanks. Hopefully we can breed them. But yeah, so I'm excited about the send not just because I like the catfish. I like pretty much all catfish species.
I'm gonna go with equies, Petroman.
Yeah, equies are one of the harder to breed, of course. There's only 5 people in the world that have successfully spawned them and hatched out the eggs. Thunder snow? What's that?
Thunderstorm, snowstorm.
We've never had one of those.
I've been in one. Oh.
Eduardo just ordered a t-shirt from Steven. That's cool.
Hey, Fish Tropic.
Fish Tropic, hello. Guess what? I don't know. We have 18 minutes left. How are you gonna entertain people? I feel like everybody's getting snow except for us. Like, we don't have any snow right now. But there's gonna be a big storm tomorrow.
Oh, it's coming our way from Skipper. So.
But Pennsylvania's below us, so it'd be coming up.
What did I say?
You said coming down from Skipper?
I thought I said it was coming our way from Skipper.
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, they're saying it could be 2 inches an hour, and some spots could be up to 3 inches an hour. But whatever, it's just snow. No plow. Spring will come. It'll melt.
It'd be nice for some fresh powder. Go drift the Honda around for an hour. I think we should end the stream early today.
Okay. If that's what you would like, then do it.
Well, I don't know, because then you're going to get upset.
No.
Yes, you are, because you're doing that fake, oh, well, it's going to be fun.
I can eat something. I had.
You're hungry?
Chicken.
If we end the stream right now, I could go eat ice cream. She got that geographic location right. I really want to try and breed the 2-spot catfish someday just to see if I can. Dave LOL needs Chipotle. Pizza. Okay, fine. If you're hungry.
My luck will be when I'm in Albany.
It'll start.
Yes. It's not supposed to start till it might be a little sooner down by you, Rob, but it's supposed to be after midnight here in this area.
Fish Tropic says Dave needs Chipotle. Scott said pizza. My mother said no pizza, but what about Chipotle?
Eduardo said ice cream. It's my kryptonite.
That sounds good. I don't know what kryptonite is, but it sounds like you get to eat ice cream. So yeah. It's only 15 minutes till Science Scout goes, so I'll get the link for Science Scout.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Forgot about that. Acidic Jews in Lakewood can't drive in regular weather. Stay out of Lakewood. Pizza.
Pizza rolls sound good. I haven't had those in years. Bagel bites are awesome though. Bagel bites are pretty much pizza.
Yeah, we haven't had pizza rolls in a long time either.
What are pizza rolls? Oh, those little. Oh, those are like the tiny little
Rectangular.
pizza bite things.
Yeah, basically pizza things.
Basically pizza things.
Yeah, it's, pizza in a bite.
Oh, really?
Pizza rolls are the superior bagel bite.
They are. Alright, so. Well, now that we're talking about food, now I'm getting hungry. Anyways. We're going to end the stream. This is probably one of the only times that I end the stream early instead of running over the next person or ending it on time. So, what were you gonna say?
I've never had Chipotle either.
I've never had Chipotle. Or like Chick-fil-A. So,
Pizza bites are volcanic.
people
Tongue of
can't.
lava burners.
You can read that. Izzy is here in PA. Is there like a hurricane or something?
It's the snow. It's the nor'easter coming through.
They named it?
Yeah.
Why did they name it? Why didn't they just call it snowstorm?
Snowstorm again.
What?
It's the snowstorm that never was. We'll see. I'm still predicting 7.5 inches per year. That's just a guess. Based on the weather.
Alright, so we're ending the stream 12 to 13 minutes early. We don't normally end the stream early. And I was going to end it, I felt like only going an hour today. And then we went to an hour and a half, and I was like, half an hour early isn't bad. But this is 12 minutes early, so it's not bad at all. And we don't, like I said, we don't typically end the stream early at all. But never. We normally, either we end it on
Don't say
time.
wait. It's usually you.
We normally end it on time, or we run over people. Anyways, say goodbye to people, please.
Bye, everyone. See you in the next couple streams. I won't see anybody tomorrow. I'll miss them too. I'll be gone.
But he'll have his new truck.
Enjoy. See you all Wednesday.
Thank you all so much for coming. I hope you all have a great day. I'll try and catch as many streams as possible. But we will see you back here for another live stream Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And hello and goodbye. Mike's turn to aquatics.
Because she'll be loafing on her butt all day tomorrow, so she can watch streams. Play catch up.
I have to edit some videos tomorrow. Anyways, thank you all so much for coming, and hope you all. All right, Science Scouts posted in chat now. Thank you all for coming, and I hope you all have a